Anyway, I was saying I like this sketch. The reason that I got burned down there though is because I was wearing Adidas track pants, which are like polyester,
Stripper pants,
whatever. So when the fire, so when the fire hit that, the pants just dissolved into my body. So I had to go to the hospital with my crotch literally like burned out, non-existent on my thing.
Aren't they snap pants though? Could you just like?
They're not snap.
No,
They're
they're
not a
shiny
whore. I'm not a whore. Oh, but this sketch took forever because we had to do it all in one shot. So I was getting hit with shit. This is like take 37 or something.
Through that air conditioner. What was that kid's name? Who's on the bike? He was the
woman there.
Oh, what was his name? He was a cool kid. Not James.
The older woman there.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, what?
Oh, really? Wow, she came back.
Patrick. He was cool. I ran into him the other day.
I ran into him on Coney Island once.
He's marked every time on a bike.
No, he was like
I thought like after that first day.
That guy like broke his hand halfway through
Never
shooting,
come back
right?
because remember Otto whispered all the crazy stuff.
Otto whispered in her ear that he was actually being
sodomized with a 2x4.
And she went,
Can we get
you
Otto
should hear what he's saying to me.
like totally concerned, like
and then Trevor's like, all right, Otto, just say words, like single words. And he's like, Jack Daniels.
There's my brother. Far left, that's another one.
Are they going to make us get a lap dance?
That's me in the back of the line.
And this is on stage at Pianos where we used to perform. I don't know if this looks like a strip club line. It does not look like a strip club. This looks like we're on stage at Pianos.
Well, we know what pianos is.
I know, but like I said, oh, there's boobs in this sketch. That's right.
Oh, funny thing about this one.
Oh, this woman was crazy. She was great. She gave someone a lap dance in the background, right? Yeah.
Like,
that's right here. You can see it right there. Yeah, that's her.
Jesse.
That's my friend. Our friend Jesse.
Yeah, same stripper. He had a hard on for like.
Yeah, he was like, dude. No, afterwards he's like, dude, thanks. He's wearing an umbrella.
That's Trevor's pack.
Wait a minute, that woman in the back.
Yeah, it's the same stripper. They put her in a wig. So, and she interrupted in the middle of a take once, and she said out loud, "It's like it's real." Remember that?
She's like, it's like we're not acting anymore.
Yeah, she was also, that guy in the flannel's my brother, and when she was on that pole,
and this stripper was, it's Darren.
That's Darren. But the real stripper, she was like standing there, and she turns around and asks my brother at one point, she's like, do you want me to wiggle my butt for this part? Like, he's not the director or anything, he's just some guy, but he just goes, yeah, sure. She like asked him, and our friend Chris is sitting right there. She's just like, should I wiggle my butt?
The thing about this sketch, like when we were coming up with this sketch, I don't think I have laughed as hard as coming up with this idea. Anything that right? Because I was like jumping up and down.
Yeah,
like,
we were so happy. When we wrote this, it was before we knew we'd be on IFC, so we wrote it with blurs in mind.
Well, the idea was like the idea came up because one of our friends had seen Darren in the Sexy Fawn sketch, and he was like, "That girl is so attractive," and then he was like, "Oh God, it's Darren." So I was thinking about it, I was like, what if we like went all the way with it, and we just we tried to make Darren look as realistic as possible as like a naked girl, and then the idea kind of came from there. I remember just jumping up and down.
This is a lot of fun. And the weird thing is, I was looking at my American Express bill, and I saw these two breast orders from a hospital that makes them for
breast cancer patients.
It's a mastectomy company that says like Ohio mastectomy. You know, I was like,
if I took a
and they're not cheap.
bill,
These things are not cheap. So I immediately panic and think my identity's been stolen.
By someone who wants fake tits.
I come into the office and I go, somebody has my credit card number and they're ordering fucking fake tits. And I'm staring. This is when we're down on 39, and everyone in the office just stares at me.
Wait, why would
I
you
said,
do
look,
that?
it's right here. Who the fuck is giving my credit card? Like, I'm really angry. And someone says, that's for
really.
Somebody stole my identity and is buying fake tits.
This was a weird thing to direct too, because you're behind the camera and it's like, no, Darren, like turn a little this way. You're trying to make it look you're trying to make it look like as attractive as possible, and then you're like, no, Darren, hotter, no, sexier. You know.
Darren, you had to tuck for this too, right? Like shave your legs.
I shaved my entire body.
Yeah.
My girlfriend helped me shave.
Yeah,
it.
your girlfriend had to help you like
shave my
shave your ass, right?
in the shower.
The boobs, like this was
Jim,
kind
time
of a late in the season sketch, and the boobs were like a kind of a big deal. Like,
It took, yeah, it took like 2 hours.
but we like before the sketch, we like there was a lot of going through boobs and being like, this isn't right. You know, like, no, that wouldn't work.
We all took a vested interest in this sketch.
Yeah.
I like how the money crunches.
Yeah, we really wanted this to look as like as realistic as possible. Like
I think
guy
we
with-
came close. I don't think
Yeah,
it looks
it doesn't-
totally real.
It
No, it
doesn't
doesn't
look
look
perfect, but it looks really cool.
Wasn't there a strip club in the same-
Well, that's yeah.
We wrote the
When we went to Cape Cod to write this season, there was the only thing that was close by was a strip club. That was the closest place that had Wi-Fi too.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Zachary's.
So with
That.
Wi-Fi and
lobster special.
2 for
But
1
the
lobster.
thing about the
Lobster
lobster,
sandwiches.
Great lobster.
the thing about lobsters in Cape Cod or in Massachusetts, you don't have to. They're usually at strip clubs in cities and stuff. You have to wear bottoms. The girls have to wear bottoms. But in Massachusetts, they're like whatever.
Yeah.
So the girls are just naked. So they'll be dancing, and then all of a sudden you'll see a butthole. And they would like kind of like slide around on the tables. You know, they would dance on the tables and everything, and they'd like kind of wipe their buttholes on the tables. And then they would leave, and it was also a lobster restaurant. Yeah, so they would have lobster there, but then they would just have a lady who walked around after the stripper got off the table, and she'd spray Windex on the table, just wiping out. She's like, that'll kill the butthole germs, the stripper butthole germs. Eat your lobster now.
Trevor, while we were shooting this sketch at one point, Trevor brought his fist down accidentally onto the little cup of pencils, and a pencil stuck into his hand, so he pulled his hand out. There's like this pencil like coming out of his hand, and everyone was like, ah! It was terrifying.
We had to shut down for the day.
Yeah, it was.
Everyone was just screaming in the parking lot.
Did it hurt?
Yeah,
Dude, it like impaled his
I
hand.
didn't bleed. Oh, it did blood later.
lot of fighting lately with these
Also in that strip club, I was in the bathroom taking a leak in the stall, and I thought that Trevor was taking a leak in the urinal behind me. I heard someone come in, I thought it was Trevor. So I'm in there peeing in the stall, and I yell to him, I'm like, hey dude, do you think that they make the whores clean the toilets in this place? And then I turned around, and it was the bouncer, who probably was dating one of them.
And he made you clean the toilets. They also had the smallest, the tiniest stripper ever at the strip club.
Like she had a
was like
glandular
baby stripper.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked like a child from Lord of the Rings. Like one of those, like she was that small. Like yeah.
And we were there, and there was a bunch of it was like the maritime graduation, the mass maritime graduation.
And they all
so
wanted-
they're all there to party, and
They all wanted the baby stripper.
yeah, one of them took the baby stripper to like have like a lap dance, and Trevor just goes, "That guy is an asshole."
Yeah.
Well, he's a bad dude. I mean, it's basically if you have all these strippers and one of them's a baby and you pick the baby stripper, you're a jerk. Yeah. And then we tried to get the baby stripper to give Sam a lap dance, and then he found out what we were trying to do and he got mad. So kind of we were jerks too because
We were doing it as a joke.
His mom was with us at the strip club too.
We thought the baby stripper was funny. He thought the baby stripper was sexy.
Yeah.
And there's a
When
difference.
Sam's mom got on stage, that was weird.
Well, Sam's mom works at a hospital, so she could tell which strippers had babies and which strippers
Yeah, she's a
hadn't.
baby doctor.
That's right.
Because
She told me.
Because she could like tell
I was
who's
just
had
pointing them out.
C-sections and all that
She
shit.
said I would just point them out to the guy.
Yeah, she would like nudge me and she'd be like, that one's coup is ruined.
That was a rubber gun.
Yeah, that comes from
It's
rubber.
rubber?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're
It could, like,
actually
bend.
pointing out a window at like.
No, we put paper up.
Oh,
on
that's
the
right. Yeah.
Is that what Lee Harvey Oswald's hair looked like? No, he was bald, right?
It was exactly like that.
Just like the
Identical.
the office, the boss of the sniper business.
So we mentioned this before, but Trevor always plays the assassin in one of the sketches.
The wigs
Yeah.
are better in
I
this
almost
season
dropped my gun
Yeah.
out the window.
than season 3.
What do you
Yeah.
want?
Let's stop talking about season 3. It's going to be confusing. This is going to come out way before season 3 is like commentary.
No, we
I wouldn't
explained.
be surprised they released it the same.
I like the way there'll be a double date.
Maybe it's a
Thanks for
double-
checking
I like the
in.
wigs in season 3 better.
Yeah, me too.
But Trevor's?
No, we got a
Not
lot
Trevor's.
My wigs are atrocious
Well, this
in
landing
season
and
3.
what-
This wig's pretty bad
Okay,
too.
well, you came by
You're not
and you
wearing
said
a
your
wig.
piece, so
No,
thank you very
Trevor's.
much.
I read online somewhere someone said about us like bad wigs is like a staple of the wine.
Really?
It's not supposed to be.
We're really trying to figure it out. Season 4, we might do it.
My hairstyle's like Grandpa Munster.
Yes, the safety is off.
Or Lyndon Johnson.
Okay, I know what I'm doing, all right?
Lyndon Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
On the job.
I like this.
Lyndon Johnson
I
looked
like
like
this guy,
Grandpa
too.
Munster.
Kind of wrote this one backwards because I had the idea for the song.
Yeah.
I was in a hotel room and I woke
So you
up
had to
and I
fill in
had
the
the
I know
idea
where
for
the
the song,
wind
but
is
then there
coming
was no
from,
sketch for it.
okay?
My
a
favorite
sniper.
prop about like one of my favorite props. I don't know why. I just like that Sam's
there.
bag of chips
Hi,
just says
thank you
chips.
for coming out.
Really big.
The ugliest
coming out.
Jackie Onassis
Hi.
ever.
I like
Oh,
that
there.
Kennedy is waving to no
Yeah,
one.
Timmy, you are a beast. This is
I
the
know.
lowest you've ever.
Timmy, shut your legs. Sit like a woman.
I know, look at that.
Sit like a.
This
sit
is
like a
rock
lady.
bottom.
I would
It's like
go
Thing is,
for
I also
intervention
had
time.
about an inch and a half of makeup on. It was like a million degrees in the studio. You can see the sweat.
I
I
need my
look fucked
constituents
up in
to
this
see me.
sketch.
Hi.
It's just a.
I'd go with
I'm waving
chilly
to
back
no one.
here.
Jackie
If you'll notice, there's
Any.
And, yeah, Jackie Onassis.
no people.
There's no people in the street.
Not gonna catch a cold.
What was
I
the
need
most
to wave
miserable
to my
day
fans.
on
Hello there.
Oh, I was actually. I was thinking about it.
For me,
I'm not
Shoshan.
gonna freeze the back of
Shoshan
my
was
head.
bad, but actually,
But just for me, because I was on my
Thanks
knees
for
and I had to have
coming.
one hand
Thanks for
up in my
coming.
face
You have a
to
flag
control
that's
the
very
mouth.
nice.
it's coming. For me, it's coming up in this season. Shark Boy was a pain in the ass.
Why?
Oh, because
The
did we
fucking
Do
poop
not play
tubes.
that song that she likes.
and we
Shark
shot
Boy.
It wasn't
religious
uncomfortable.
that day.
It was really hot.
yeah?
Abe
Season
Lincoln.
2 was like.
Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
Abe Lincoln.
Abe
Abe
Lincoln
Lincoln was the worst.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
For me,
Not the popular Abe Lincoln one, but the.
Both of them.
The other one, same
No, but the one where you
John
were
Wilkes Booth was
back
pretty
there
funny.
was the worst
Yeah.
because the curtain and like my beard kept coming off.
do it your way.
It was fucking terrible.
Thank you.
For me, it was the alcoholic husband.
Just raw.
Okay, that's it.
Kickstand that.
Yeah, that was intense.
That one.
Timmy, shut your legs.
I know.
Jesus, I can
Spend
see
half
your
it.
fucking
If you have a
cock hole.
Blu-ray player, you can see his vagina.
You're the first lady, for Christ's sakes. This song is terrible.
You don't respect people's work. I'm trying to
should
do
get your
something nice
vagina
for you,
checked
and
out.
you're just
Yeah,
sitting
they're
there
not supposed to
with
have one.
potato chips. It's like you
Jackie
don't
O's
even
in
care
And
if I
for a
shoot this guy or
vagina,
not.
it's weird looking.
Look, I
See how I know we
just
said
wanna
this
be
in
by
season
myself for a
3 and
little
season
while,
1,
okay?
but every season we want to do an assassination sketch where Trevor shoots me.
Here we go. Here's the song. You dreamt this song?
Yeah.
I forgot about this part of this.
Wait, this song came to you in a dream?
Yeah. It's making it sound weirder. Stop talking about it.
Well, it is weird, dude.
Who was it about?
It was about this.
You had a dream of.
We took like the most.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
We took the one first lady known for
Yeah,
her
we
like
also don't
glamour and
get it.
attractiveness, and just
song
like
each other, yeah.
fucked it up by having me sweat a lot and play it.
It's like
In your dream, was it us playing them or was it actually them?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like
that He
Bible.
had the dream in a hotel room. That makes it.
Yeah, it's so strange.
Yeah. I get that it's like Bible. I'm
He
just.
wakes up, it's like 4 in the morning because he's jet lagged. He's like, oh my god.
Kennedy and Oswald singing together.
If
He
you
doesn't have anything to
listen
write
to the
with, he
lyrics of
calls
the
the
song,
front
we
desk.
also accuse Courtney of killing Kurt. Right?
Allegedly.
Right. We say.
I think she did.
That's why I say accuses. I think she.
I think she's a bad.
A
think
friend
she
of
actually-
a friend
I
of
think she
ours.
paid someone to kill him.
A friend of
You
ours.
saw that movie, right?
Yeah,
A friend of ours was playing.
which is why I think that. Because I'm totally naive.
Just want to make sure.
A friend of ours was playing Truth or Dare with some of his friends.
Oh,
at
yeah,
a
who
bar.
was that?
This is Jonah.
Jonah.
And he's
Yeah.
playing
Look
he's
what
playing
I
Truth or
drew.
Dare with some friends at a bar in like
Whoa,
LA.
Kevin.
And Courtney Love comes in and she just kind of
sits down at their
next
table,
to him.
'cause
And
she's
she's like
rude.
saying like she's like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we're playing Truth or Dare. And she's like, oh great, I love that game. I want to play. And it's Jonah's turn. And she's like, ask me something. He's like,
She's retarded.
he's like Truth or Dare. And she's like, Truth. And he's like, all I can think about is saying, did you kill Kurt? But he chickened out and didn't do it.
What did he ask?
He asked her,
Are
what
you
was
lose real?
no, he said, what was the best sex you ever had? And
She said Billy Corgan.
she said Billy Corgan. Yeah.
That's fucking. I can't believe that.
That's the
Corgan?
story.
Why? But
yeah,
can't
that's
you leave
those
it?
It was probably sad sex.
I don't know, because it's Billy Corgan. He's like a giant alien hermaphrodite.
I saw him in real life, and he looks like a giant baby because in his head is huge. It's like a pumpkin.
Doesn't he live down like Ludlow Street? Good it is.
Probably.
James Eha does.
She was
So
saying,
many celebrities live here. in
She
New
was
York.
saying that out of
So
spite.
weird.
She wasn't saying that for
what
real.
if it,
She's saying that like
what if it fell
How do you
down?
know?
it would never
Or
be
what if-
Kurt.
At the party it got
Darren, take it
stolen.
easy, we know.
I
we
wanted
know.
to get
Or the gardener.
I'm not
I drew
really
it for the
hyped
party.
about it.
Take it easy.
Just having
Just
conversation.
Darren, you
Aaron,
should cool out a little.
relax.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to go grab a drink of water or something?
I know.
Should we
He's got
pause? We
olive
can
holes-
pause
He's
this
got
whole
olive
thing.
holes
Can we
album.
pause, guys?
So you
I just wanna
can
get
you can
this
calm
going.
down.
But Steven, it does look like
I think the sketch worked well.
so many.
Yeah.
um,
This is actually.
Oh, what was the network note on this? Great
why don't
parenting.
you go ahead?
Great parenting
Was
in
it?
this
I
sketch.
don't
It was,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Another.
There's two. This
Okay.
is one drawing, and there was a second drawing though that you guys
I also
didn't go
drew a
with,
fairy
where
castle
it
for
was
the
a
door.
woman
A fairy castle.
Getting
Okay,
fucked
that's
sucking
it.
a horse off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I drew that.
No, it was a cow.
It was a cow.
Look, it's the same girl from. It's the same drawing lady from season 3.
Oh yeah, pretty
The
much.
balls,
yeah.
yeah.
We have a party to get ready for.
You,
That's-
do,
that's
you,
my
draw,
one-
you draw one
Trevor can
sexy
draw
lady.
one girl.
I draw one
Is she
sexy
winking
lady.
too?
Yeah.
In a dream.
Oh,
This is based
sketch.
off of the movie Star Wars. A funny thing about this sketch is
The beard.
it was almost finished. Like we were almost like done with it in post, and then we were about to send it off, and then I went in and I was like, "Are we allowed to have the Star Wars logo in the thing?" And then Jim was like, "Oh my god!" We had to make a fake logo because we almost went to jail. That's how much we would have been sued.
That's funny.
This is a very funny sketch. Yeah.
I like the
That would have
idea.
been so funny. That would have been like, oh fuck you, George Lucas, oh fuck you. Star Wars
This
logo.
shot
Oh,
was
fuck.
so expensive.
We're not going to jail for accusing.
I look.
Now you want to
nothing
talk about
all the
like
stuff
George
bad
Lucas.
hair and makeup. Like
No, this is it, but it
and
makes
bad
it.
acting.
Yeah, hi.
But it makes it.
Sam's
This
acting
is the
in
most
this
inaccurate
top drawer.
and perfect
That's cool.
impression of anyone. Like,
Movie ideas.
yeah. I like this George Lucas, this old man, like.
spinning all day.
He's like Howard Hughes. George
What is it?
Lucas.
Yeah.
I had
Star
cotton
Wars
in my
7.
mouth.
Did you really?
Yeah.
This is like, well, you can see it as
So you
like,
can
this
have a
is-
big fat face.
It's not Marlon Brando.
This is like George Lucas in the
You're
future.
the wrong character. Sam.
That is a
No,
good
it wasn't
idea.
Coppola. It was supposed to be.
Star Wars.
I like how that sign says authentic Los Angeles food. It's like we've got to let them know we're in LA somehow.
It so looks like Brooklyn.
The one thing that bothers me about this sketch now
Part of LA.
is like once we finished it and I was showing it to someone and they're like, "Why didn't you have George Lucas wearing flannel?
Make the
He always
original
wears flannel." And I was
trilogy.
like, "He totally does always wear flannel. Why didn't we have George
And you
Lucas
know who else
wearing
always wears flannel? Sam. We could have just had Sam
Yeah.
show up in his
I
flannel
think I was
shirt.
wearing a flannel shirt that day.
Yeah.
We're like, "Take it off, beige jumpsuit. That's George Lucas."
What the? Oh!
I started questioning the wardrobe department much more after this.
I don't think they'd ever seen George Lucas. They thought it was just a name we gave a character. They're like, "I don't get the sketch."
And I like your weird.
Brilliance
drafted,
is in its simplicity.
Yeah,
That was a
fiasco.
I don't like that.
Well, no.
I wanted it to be a
Future
jowl.
It was,
Yeah.
we asked for a jowl, but they were putting
Well,
it on
I
his
think that maybe
cheeks,
they
and we're
can
like, "No, like a
That's a
jowl." And they were
jowl.
like, "We know," and we're like, "Well, no." And
Yeah.
we took their cheek things and put it on his
George
neck.
Lucas, he has like a chin strap beard. It's very
Yeah,
thin,
maybe.
and then this
And then
huge
maybe
jowl
lay up a
thing.
crazy
And like
scene.
instead they,
I wanted to go grab a
she's a
picture of
good
George
guy.
Lucas
I
and
know.
walk up to
Yeah,
him
but
and
maybe
make
she
a
gets
point.
brainwashed.
like this George. This is like what George Lucas looked like.
Yeah,
in
I was trying to
the
find one on my
only way
phone.
like a
she
nuclear
would do it.
fallout
Yeah,
shelter.
and there's
for a
like
while.
2 Chewbacca's.
Oh my god, that man's having a heart attack.
It's our friend
I
Michelle.
have no idea.
That's Michelle's voice.
It's Michelle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because she was in LA when we were doing
The
the sound
editing,
recording.
So that's what
and-
makes it like it's in LA. 'cause
This
of-
is the hand.
We got a
of,
real LA
We
girl.
got
over
some-
here.
This is
lives
the
in
hand
LA.
of
So it
Marla.
was shot in LA.
The hand.
The hand of Marla.
Bum, bum, bum.
That was my hand.
Marla's is on
Seven.
top.
Oh.
Red rat hand.
This is where the logo was.
Welcome to my movie.
Jim goes, "Oh God."
I hope you all enjoy Star Wars 7.
And there it is! Oh
Star, Boba Fett goes to the sun.
Is that
and R2D2
still the
fights
logo?
a
No,
lot.
no, that's
It's been
different. That's
modified.
changed
Changed.
enough.
Actually,
See, the
that's-
S and the T are not connected,
Yeah.
so it's not.
This I think.
do I get
I
out
think
of
we
this
did a
other
pretty
Death
good
Star?
job.
Yeah.
I really think it was great.
Oh no, an alarm!
Like that shot right there. Those
Yeah, that
legs?
looks great. This looks like a spaceship sort of.
Mike Simmons
Chewbacca's.
acing this.
Yes.
Chewbacca.
There's Bill,
There's a Pepsi
Crystal.
logo.
There's
Crystal, Melissa,
I
that
love,
guy.
I love
that
the
guy.
Is that Sean Murphy?
I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
tag.
Sean
series.
I like
Sean
that tag.
Murphy?
I wish that
Yeah.
Hollywood Variety was bigger. Whatever.
Oh, I completely
hey.
forgot that this existed until right now.
Hey everybody, it's the
Yes.
gay sketch.
No, remember the
Party? What party? Oh.
What party? Tell 'em.
No, no, no.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh, skip that
Yeah,
story.
the balls.
There's Dan Neubauer.
Yeah.
Jewish Dan Newbauer.
He's a Jew.
Jewish Dan Newbauer.
I wrote this song on 4th of July.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Back my chair, and I stood up right there and made sure the whole bar
This,
heard me say, I'm totally gay.
You do look super gay in this outfit.
It's totally
gay for the
Yeah.
Looks like Woody.
From Toy Story.
The famous gay toy. Famous gay toy Woody.
South Dakota. Who knows?
Something that I didn't realize until this video hit YouTube that is a huge inaccuracy. Is the song goes, "Drop my pants to my waist."
Oh yeah.
Like, where were your pants?
Trevor usually wears his pants around his nipples.
Because it should be "Drop my pants from my waist."
Yeah.
But many people have pointed that out on YouTube.
Oh,
So at least that means people are listening.
You know what's funny is
Where
Sam
were
has
his
the
pants?
same beard here he had out in George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Yeah.
It's an American thing. Uncle George.
Uncle George. I really love Sam's
Sam's
face.
covering his boner.
I'm moving his hand there. I'm like, don't cover your boner.
Squeezing it.
This was the best moment I've ever had. Right?
Oh, they cut it.
Why'd you cut before the good stuff? Some stuff is just for like my personal deal.
I like Sam's face in that shot. I love it. I think it's so great.
I think it's stupid.
Sam had actually died there.
That's just a still frame.
No, he's
he blinked.
blinked. He's blinked.
Damn it!
Michael Caine says the key to good acting is not blinking.
It's true.
Well, he's been in, what, 5 million?
He does not
When
blink.
they're all really good.
I like that
Acting
song.
is not blinking. That is good.
Oh,
It's about stuff.